The dead of the night, you want to drag this woman to a penitentiary for convicted criminals? That the House of Representatives committed a brazen, naked assault on the person of Bernie Lopez as well as the Vice President. In the first place, the contempt order was without basis. They were saying that she interfered with the proceedings, but she did not. All she did was to write a letter to the Commission of Audit. At sinabi niya lang na since hindi pa naman final yung investigation niya, maaari lang consider. Kasi hihingi kayo ng mga dokumento at hindi pa naman tapos. Para hindi yata fair. Kaya just consider that. That's not an interference. She was being factual about it. But what I don't like was the way she treated her after being detained. In the dead of the night, you want to drag this woman to a penitentiary for convicted criminals? That, to my mind, is the highest assault on the dignity of a person. Mali yung ginawa nila. Hindi ko pwedeng ganyan yung pagtutuin nila. Parang lumalabas, may attempted kidnapping pa eh. Kasi sasabihin nila may order. Where the hell did the order come from? Was there a Senate or was there a Quadcom hearing formally and discussed about the transfer? And isa ba, bakit mag-ita-transfer? Kaya nga kayo may facility, detention facility. Bakit yung tatanggalin? Pagkatapos, inilipat-lipat ko pa kung ano-ano hospital. Eh gusto ng pasyente doon sa St. Luke's. What's the reason behind? Parang pinahihirapan nyo. Kaya yung Ali halos hindi ko makakausap kasi traumatized siya eh. Till now, she fears for her life. Ganyan na ba tayo rito? Kaya I can understand why she said, kung napanood ko yung iyak siya ng iyak, sinasabi niya, wala nang batas dito. Ay mukhang ganun ang mangyayari pag ganyan ang mga arte ninyo.
Sir, how is she appearing now? No, nakita niyo po siya.
She looks distraught. She looks very afraid. She looks so traumatized.
If you think, sir, that what they did is wrong, ano po yung dapat na ginawa nila given na meron mga instruction na nakapapel na ililipat daw siya? Pero ang say niyo po ba, dapat hindi ganun oras sinerve sa kanya?
Yes. Unang-una, dapat sinerve mo yon kung totoo man yon during the business hours. Nakadetain. Biro mo, alas 12 na, gigisingin mo para lang i-transfer mo. Ayan ang hindi lang irregular, hindi lang illegal. Parang gusto niyong i-kidnapin yung Ali eh. Walang nag-iisa yung babae.
Sir, have you talked to the Vice President?
Hindi, pagdating ko, nag-high lang kami kasi talagang falling asleep na siya. Tulog na siya, tulog na tulog. Pagod siya, walang tulog yun eh. Kung ako, hindi nakatulog dahil ginising ako, galing ako Japan eh. Ginising lang ako nung isang tawag, kaya ako nalaman yung nangyari. 3 o'clock.
Attorney, sa DCWD po, ano po naging purpose ng pagbisita niya dito ngayon?
In the first place, Attorney Laika is a personal friend, the daughter of a very close friend, fraternity brother of mine, si Joe Lopez. At saka pamangkin ni Mayor Iles Lopez, pareho ko fraternity brothers. And of course, I wanted to see the Vice President kung kumusta na rin siya. Dahil parang sila na-traumatize eh. Kaya ako nandito as a personal friend.
Attorney, ano yung nakikita niyo posibleng legal na hakbang na pwedeng gawin ng kampo ni Attorney Lopez? Kasunod ng pangyayaring po?
Well, I will not preempt what they have in mind. They have to decide for themselves. May mga abogado naman sila.
But if you were in their position, sir, what could be done following the
Mahirap
series
yung
of...
mga spekulasyon. Bakit iniisip ko. Hayaan mo na sila. Let them decide what they want. But definitely, they can file cases.
Attorney, bilang malapit sa pamilya Duterte, kasi naging usap-usapan yung medyo mabigat na threat kagabi ni Vice President
What threat are they talking about?
Yun, ano po bang sa tingin nyo yung...
They're saying that there was an active threat uttered by Inday Sara. I heard her say those things. How can that be an active threat? Ang sinasabi niya, pag ako napatay dito, which presupposes that her life is in danger, in grave danger. Alam niya na mayroong planong patayin siya. Kaya nga sinasabi niya, kaya kung akong mamatay, I told this person, patayin mo yung isa, dalawa, tatlo. Oh, how can that be active? That will only proceed kung patay na siya. So it's an inactive. It's not even a threat. What she's saying is, I know you're after me, and if I die, kayo yung mga behind my killing. Yun ang sinasabi niya. That's not a threat.